Hello guys, in this video we're going to be taking a look at Microsoft Excel version 4.0. Now again, I'm making this video on my iPod, so I'm not going to be able to zoom in or anything like that. But we'll just take a quick look at the box here. On the front, Microsoft Excel for Windows, the spreadsheet for Windows. On the top here we have the Windows logo. And it says new version 4.0, and we have a little, this writing here basically tells us that this kit contains the, if you can see that, it contains the high density disks, and a coupon is enclosed for the low density disks, and that coupon is actually still in here. On the side here is the Excel logo again, with the Windows logo on top. Nothing on the bottom, and we'll get to all that stuff in a second. So on the back here just generally tells you stuff about the program and things like that. I'm not going to go over all of it, but you see the bottom here, lift this up, we have all the other Microsoft Office programs, including Mail. It was called Mail at that time instead of Outlook, as you can see there. And we have the Microsoft logo at the bottom, and the copyright stuff and all that. So, let's get to the manuals. We're going to take a look at the manuals first, so we don't get into software later. So let's take a look at User's Guide 1. Now, I'm not actually going to go into all these manuals and actually read them to you, because that would get really boring. But, it's a pretty thick manual. And it says getting started, worksheet basics, databases, charts, graphics, printing, and keyboard shortcuts, all in this big thick book, which is, let's see how many pages it is, including the dictionary. It is exactly, so you can see that there, 637 pages. This is a very large book. And they have two different user's guides, so this obviously couldn't contain everything this program could do, I guess. And it just basically tells you all the basic functions, I guess. So, we have User's Guide 2, and this is worksheet analysis, exchanging, is that exchanging? Yeah, exchanging data, customizing, and automating. So, this is all in User's Guide 2, and again, I'm not going to actually read it to you, but it is exactly, let's see here, 353 pages, so that's a lot too. And yes, they all have the references included as well, and oh yeah, that's User's Guide 2. We have another User's Guide in here. This is the function reference for all the functions of Microsoft Excel, I guess. And look at that, version 4.0 for Apple Macintosh series or Windows series. So I don't think this version is cross-compatible with both. That would be interesting. I thought this was, oh no, this is the Windows version. It says for Windows on the front. Okay, I was getting a bit confused there. Let's see how many pages this is. I don't know why they say in the manual that it can be used for Macintosh too. 536 pages, 536 pages. Yeah, they did have a version of Excel for the Macintosh, but obviously that's not this version. So, now that we got these three thick manuals out of the way, as you can see again, let's actually get into software. So we pull out this little cardboard thing, and you see we got the Microsoft logo at the bottom, and look at that, we got more users guides, even more guides to read before you get to use, everything's fill out. Right, so let's actually take a look in here. We have Q plus E for Microsoft Excel Users Guide. Now I honestly don't have any clue what Q plus E is, but if you guys want to tell me, that would be helpful, I guess. This is 168 pages, so I guess Q plus E is a complicated thing. is it SQL or SQL? I know that's a database. I don't really don't know what this is, but looks like some sort of functions, something like that. Alright, now here we have switching to Microsoft Excel from Lotus 123. So if you were using Lotus 123, this was a guide basically telling you what's different and what you need to know and things like that, and things that are similar, and performing 1, 2, 3 file commands. So they had the same file commands as Lotus 123. And this is not a very thick manual. This is about, see here, only 41 pages. It's not that large compared to all the other 540 page manuals. We have a quick reference guide here, and this is just basically telling you what all the buttons do. So you can see here, we got, and it is in color, which some of these actually aren't. The actual text is not printed in color. This one is, as you can see by some of these buttons. They are printed in color, and it just tells you what all the buttons do and things like that. So just a little quick guide in case you get lost, or like if you don't know what something does. And now we can actually get into some of the software stuff. So we have the software license card, and as you can see it says WinXL 4.0 3.5 high density 100% money back guarantee. Call 800-426-9400. Some conditions apply. If you guys want to call that number, I don't know if that's Microsoft's number today. It might still be, but that number might be invalid. It might not be used anymore, or someone else could be using it. So it's just a limited warranty. Let me read this here. It can be used within 90 days, so it's been a little longer than 90 days. We want the address of the most important person at Microsoft, and so do we. You're our most important partner, and when you send us your address, we will back you with news that keeps you growing, the latest updates, and answers when you need them. You can see there. So it's a Microsoft registration card, and it sends to a P.O. box that I've seen people try to send this exact card into, but it just gets sent back as undeliverable mail. So obviously I'm not going to do that because the same thing's going to happen to me. Now we have the actual install guide. So all these 560 page manuals, this is how to install it on this 1-2 paper. So to install it, and I guess it asks you to go look at some guides. See, it says for Lotus 123 users, consult the switching to Microsoft Excel from Lotus 123 guide. So yeah, basic install guide. And here we have the coupon for the 720K disc offer, where you send your high density discs and they will replace them with the low density ones. And again, it's a registration card, I guess you could call it, and it sends it into that same P.O. box. Now here are the discs. I keep them in this little case because I don't know, I just don't want them to get broken, I guess, which they obviously can't. I do have an IBM DOS disc in here, and that'll be for another video, so we're not going to talk about that today. But here we have Microsoft Excel for Windows. Let me get this on the camera. And we have disk 1 setup. Let's see if you can see that. It tells you how to run the setup program, and then all the other disks say the same thing except for the disk number, and it goes up to disk 5, as you can see right there. And like I said, these are the high density disks, as you can see by the little HD right there. So that is basically Microsoft Excel for Windows version 4.0. Just take a look at the box again. New version 4.0. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.